What up? Happy Friday. Welcome to Travis Talk Sports here on your hometown station, KHTS 1220 and 98.1. It's a special Friday in the house. We got to start right now wishing the coach a happy birthday.
Sup,
Coach.
sup. Man, I love your
it's your
music. I
birthday.
love it. Why don't we just play your music the whole hour? You have the best music of any show on KHTS, bar none. The best.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
And we got the best producer right now by far,
Aaron's
Aaron.
the man.
Man, we're gonna rock today. We're
Happy
gonna rock
birthday. How you feeling?
Thank you. I'm feeling old. No,
You're
I
looking.
feel
Oh,
good.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
looking
young.
great.
Yeah, I'm 35.
You don't look a day over 60, Coach.
Aaron's nice. I was saying
yeah.
70.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, well, everybody, welcome in, Coach. Glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here. We've got so much to talk about. So much has happened this week in sports. Where do you want to start?
Oh man, it's a big weekend. We got local sports. We got some local basketball still in the playoffs. We got the Masters starting next week in the NAIA tournament, ranked number 1. We got conference NCAA tournaments going on. UCLA with a big win last night. USC plays tonight.
How
I
about
think.
Oregon's win,
Oregon
son?
Duck.
68-66 on the last shot against Utah.
Yeah, so we got some NBA, we got spring training, we got all kinds of stuff. NFL,
Baseball, son.
trades.
Baseball.
Where do you
Dodgers. This is a Dodgers station.
Where do you want to start, Coach?
Let's start with our favorite basketball team, NAIA, the Masters Bulldogs. What's their nickname? I don't know.
The Masters.
What's their nickname, Aaron?
I don't know.
I don't know.
The Friars?
Mustangs.
The Mustangs.
There we go.
I am so excited that they do well, and then we're going to have them back. They promised to come back after they. Wouldn't that be something if they win the national title?
Yeah, the tournament starts next week. They play Wednesday versus
It's not televised, darn it.
Peru State.
Peru State.
That's a college in Nebraska. They it's going to be streaming.
Peru
on
State.
their website. That's what it says on their schedule here. They play
The Mustangs of the
Peru
Masters
State.
University.
They play Wednesday at 8:15. They are ranked number 1 of
In
the
the-
whole tournament
in the
and
country.
of the whole tournament in AIA, and their record is 29-2.
This is very prestigious. I'm genuinely excited.
That's
I really
pretty,
am.
That's pretty cool. So we wish them best of luck. We'll keep track.
I wonder.
They're playing in my hometown.
Does
of
it
Kansas
say
City.
where we could listen to the game? Actually,
If you go to the website, gomustangs.com.
Okay.
You can stream live the game. You can just listen to the audio of the game. Either one you want.
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Okay, remind me during the day because I want to watch it or
Okay.
listen to it at least. All right.
Yeah.
So that takes our local college out of the way. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, local high school basketball playoffs are starting right now. So we got the CIF state playoffs. Valencia was ranked number 14, lost to Cajun 67-56. Saugus lost also, but we do still have one local team. Santa Clarita Christian, 22-9, is ranked number 1. Beat the team of Cochrane 70-52. So they're moving on strong. So we'll have to keep watching some of our local basketball teams here, rooting them on to keep moving forward in their CIF.
You know, I played college
tournament.
basketball. I wonder if I could get a scholarship. I don't know.
You have
I do have
zero
some, no, to Purdue.
zero.
What was it? Where were we playing? Who was that school
Johnny.
that the Mustangs are playing? Who the Mustangs?
Peru State?
Peru.
Peru State.
I'm wondering if they could
Tech.
use a forward with some elbows. Just saying.
You're all out of. Actually, you probably still got some eligibility.
I don't
If you
know.
didn't pass like your senior year, you can go back as a senior.
No, I'm done. No
What they
eligibility.
call them 5th year, 6th year seniors. You're
Yeah.
a 50-year senior. You can go, you can go back.
You're listening to 98.1 FM, KHTS award-winning. You can listen on hometownstation.com, hometownstation.com. Every Friday at 1, we do a little sports with our wonderful producer, Aaron. What's your last name? Do you have a last name?
I don't. I'm like Seal. I
Oh,
just
yeah,
go by
just
one name.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Double A.
Double A.
I'm just going to call you Double A.
Cool.
So what's on my mind is you're the general. We have in the studio the general manager of the Dodgers today, so welcome to him, Travis. Just
Oh my gosh! Every single week,
Yes,
I'm going to
I know
correct
who
you
you are,
every
Gist.
single week.
Travis Gist, I know who you are. Just teasing you. I just want to get a rise out of you. So, are you starting Matt Kemp, Mr. General Manager? Are you starting Matt Kemp in left, or are you going to start Andrew Tolles in left?
Well, how's Matt Kemp's spring training been?
Very good.
Okay.
So has Andrew Tolles spring
Yes.
training. Both of them.
Yeah, I think they both have. I start the youngster first.
There you go.
Here's the reason why. You start Kemp, and then he doesn't play well, and you bench him,
Yeah.
then his mojo's going to be off for the rest of the year when you need him.
Well
so,
said.
start Tolles. He's young. He's fast. He's a great ball player. And look at all of our other young guys who produced last year.
And he can cover. Kemp, have you ever seen Kemp try to catch a fly ball? It's hilarious. I mean, he's like and I'm not knocking him, but he's like a 7 or 8 year old little leaguer who's just learning what to do with a glove.
And I think Kemp, being that veteran, he can coach these young guys. He can coach Tolles if he has that mindset of wanting to be a coach out there for the young kids. And then you start him, right?
Yeah.
And if he gets hot, you'll ride him a little bit. That's one thing about Roberts is if you look last year, he's rotating players all the time, and he'll continue to do that, and especially with those 4 or 5 outfielders we have. I think you start Tolles, but Kemp will still get a playing time. And you know what? I bet you Kemp. You never know. I guess what his mindset is. He may want to start, but he's an older guy. He may like coming on
A little
off
rest.
of
He's
it.
an awful nice young man. I mean, I have nothing personal against Matt Kemp. He's a really nice guy. The only thing I question is the Dodgers got rid of him for a lot of reasons. Goes to San Diego. They get rid of him. He goes to Atlanta. They get rid of him. There's got to be something we don't know about.
Well, I think part of it is what we've heard that he's changed over this offseason. So if you think of him over all those years, Dodgers, Padres, Braves, what was the one thing? He was out of shape. Is he really a go-getter? Is he really going all out?
Slow of foot.
Yeah, he's a little slow of foot. And where's his heart at? But I think maybe he's even realized it. Lost 40 pounds, put on muscle. Maybe he's maturing, waking up to light, and says, "Hey, if I'm going to have some value, I gotta make some changes here."
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Time
will tell.
Guaranteed money. I have a problem paying guys that hit 250, 5, 6, 7, $8 million guaranteed. It seems to me that I want the hungry ball player. Look at what Oakland did with no-name players. They've been competitive the last few years. They won a World Series with no names. Kansas City won a series with no names. I think the human nature is when you're hungry, you're more focused. You pay attention to the details. You try harder when you're hungry. That's just human nature. So when you pay a guy guaranteed funds, I don't get it.
Well, it just depends on who that guy is. You're right. There may be some that say, "I got my guaranteed," and their heart's not in it. They're not passionate about it. They were passionate about money, and they got it. But then there's also some that, it's more than the money. They got their money, but they still love the game, and they're going to, die playing the game, And so there's 2 different breeds of players there, I think.
Okay, I can't argue that. Do we have a little ding? Like the most popular sports show on television is Pardon the Interruption. We need a ding after 1 minute.
Does ding mean
like a little bell? Do we have a little?
Hello?
No, that's not a bell.
How about when there's a valid point made that's boom off the charts?
We could do that. No.
There you go.
No, let me hear that. That's not going to work.
Yes.
Yes. The show is called Travis Likes Sports.
No, it's not. It's not called that. When
Travis talks
when
sports.
somebody says something wrong or
Travis-
dumb, as Coach just did, do we have a sound bite for
Travis.
Dun, dun, dun.
Travis talks sports on KHTS.
He doesn't know my name. He doesn't know the name of the show.
Yes, Travis. Yes. Hey, are the guys at Leon's listening today?
They better be. Hey, somebody from Leon's, give us a call. 661-298-5487.
Pat listens every week.
Send me a tweet.
What about Ronnie? Does
Travis G
Ronnie listen?
Sports.
Ronnie listen?
He's still in bed.
Jason? Yeah, you're right. Mark listens, I think. Mark's just getting up.
Yeah. Okay, now that we've run down the line there of everybody at the zone. There's another topic just came out yesterday. LeBron has 4 teams he's considering. Do you know what they are, Coach?
Yes, I do, and I just think it's hilarious. Every day we spend so, and LeBron's my favorite player of all time, but it's just hilarious. Philadelphia, Cleveland, L.A., and I'm missing one. L.A., Cleveland, Philly. Oh, what's the fourth
The
one?
Houston Rockets.
Houston, yeah.
Now-
there's no way he's going to Houston. No
Well,
way.
those are the 4 teams. Houston, Cleveland,
Who started that
Philly,
rumor?
and the Lakers.
Who started
well,
that
this
rumor?
is somebody who's in the know. Reportedly, he's considering these 4 teams. You know, this is the rumors. Now, where do you think he should go out of those 4 teams? And what's your take here? I have some thoughts.
Bring him to L.A. He would crush it. It would be one of the biggest things. It would be like Babe Ruth coming back. He would be phenomenal for L.A. It would be. You're too young. You're like a baby when the Lakers were in the 80s.
Excuse me, that's when I became a Laker fan with Magic Johnson. That's my favorite player of all time. And if I was going to start any team with any player, that would be the guy I started with because he makes the other 4 players better
I agree.
out on the court.
And
LeBron can do some of that.
He can do some of that, and it would be so much fun. He's only got probably legitimately 3. He might make it 5 years, but legitimately maybe 2 to 3 really good years left. I mean, he's been at it 15.
No.
Travis, he's been at it 15 years.
So what? He's got 5 more years at least.
Of high quality.
Unless he gets injured.
He's amazing how healthy he's been. And your other buddy, Steph, last night, tweaks his ankle again for the 17th time.
I know, he's got a bad right wheel. That's for sure. That thing.
And that it doesn't say a lot for this young man who I like, but he's got to stay off of that. I wouldn't play him again until the playoffs. Seriously, they're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to make the playoffs, and I rest him as long as I can. Now it depends if they want that number 1 seed. They're going to have to battle to beat Houston to get that number 1 seed. But they think about the Warriors. Without Steph, they still have 3 All-Stars almost: Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson. So I think that they can still get that number 1 seed if they want to. I am suspect on Houston because I just don't like their. I like the style of basketball they play that D'Antonio brings, that up and down. That's exciting, but they stink at defense, and I think that's going to catch up to them. And I think that you have 2 guys on that team that are proven chokers, and Harden and Chris Paul. And I don't really like Chris Paul. I think Harden's a good actor. He is a good player, and he probably might be the MVP, but I think Anthony Davis should be the MVP this year so far. But I don't know.
What about
Time will tell.
DeRozan
DeRozan's playing awesome.
Yeah, what about giving him a nod?
Not the MVP.
The Raptors, I think Toronto, everybody overlooks Toronto because they're a Canadian team. They don't seem to show up in the playoffs when they get in the playoffs, but this year could be different. There could be some surprises.
Yeah, I actually think it's going to be Toronto or Boston out of the East.
Yeah,
I don't think
not
Cleveland's going to
Cleveland.
make it. No.
Yeah.
Back to our LeBron James 4 teams here. So I would hate to see him go to Houston. I don't know. I just feel
Not
like
going to Houston. He has 2 houses in Los Angeles. He's producing movies and television shows. This is where he belongs, and he knows it.
Yeah, I ultimately that's where I already predicted he's coming because I think he has a strong relation with Magic Johnson, and I think they've already talked. You know, you can't do this.
And Magic
tampering.
comes back. Wouldn't that be something that we have? Magic, huh? Magic needs to lose some weight, but wouldn't that be something he comes back for 1 game?
No.
He'll be a bully in the paint. That's his role now.
Exactly, Aaron.
Yeah.
He doesn't AA. He doesn't. He just put him on the perimeter and let him stand there.
He's got to start working out with Matt
No,
Kemp.
Magic never was a shooter, so it didn't matter if he stands on the perimeter. Forget that. But yeah, I think he's coming here along with Paul George, and our young talent is playing awesome these last month and a half. They've been playing great.
But let me ask you, if you're LeBron and you see what they have going on in Houston, and if you want to prolong your career for however many years, don't you kind of want to join that team? I mean, you don't have to be the primary ball handler. They have Clint Capella in the post.
Double A, if he comes to L.A., they'll build statues, buildings. I mean, think about it. He will be, I don't know, he'll be as big a superstar as LA's ever had.
But in Houston,
No.
you have, I think, limited time because Chris Paul is getting older.
Okay.
And so, Clint Capella is good in that system. Will he be that good in another system? I don't know. But I think our young talent is going to last longer. And I think we had even a Paul George also. He's 24, 25. And so you're getting another all-star who's young, and you got young, good talent that's progressing. And I really hope that they do not get LeBron and Paul George and then decide that they're going to go a different way as far as coach, because I think Luke Walton is doing a great job.
I do too. Do you think do you think they're going to keep Lonzo?
Of course.
They better.
Really?
Oh
Are
my.
you kidding me? Yes.
Yeah. Oh my
But
gosh.
the
that guy's great.
baggage he brings with his father
No,
and his
that-
brothers.
That's not him. That's not him.
I understand, but
And-
it's so disruptive.
I don't think so, because I think, the past since the All-Star break, they've been playing fantastic. You haven't heard a peep from LeVar Ball. Alonzo's playing better. Ingram's coming along. Kuzma still looks good.
I miss LeVar. What's going on in Lithuania?
He's back from Lithuania.
Oh, they are back?
But you know what? That issue with LeVar only goes as far as the media allows it. If they ignored him and just didn't put a camera in his face and a microphone in his face, it wouldn't be the distraction. But it's all about marketing.
I agree. Can we move on to...
Oh, we haven't gotten on to the other teams. Hold on. We're not done yet, Coach.
We got to talk about college basketball.
Whoa,
March Madness is coming up.
We're going to get there.
We got segments left, Coach.
Philadelphia is the other team, and I just do not think that he should be part of the process, if you know what I mean. Embiid's a good player, but now you got basically two of the same players, LeBron James and I'm drawing a blank on the
Embiid.
Ben Simmons.
Oh, Simmons. Simmons needs I think Simmons has incredible potential, but there's something not right there. I don't know. Is it coaching?
He can't shoot.
I know.
But see, here's the thing. I mean, these guys that are on Ben Simmons and Lonzo about their shooting, think of Jason Kidd, please, when he first came in the league. He could not shoot a lick. He's a Hall of Famer, okay? And we've had Lonzo playing 30 games, and everybody's writing him off. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about.
It seems if Ben Simmons was under the umbrella of LeBron, he'd be a different player. That's all I'm saying. I mean, this kid needs a big brother that can show him the ropes. Something's not right. Here's a kid that comes out of college. Everybody said he was can't miss at age 14, 15, 17.
He's playing good. Ben Simmons is playing good. He got hurt at the beginning of the year. He's playing now, and he's having a good year.
We're going to take
the fact that everybody wants these guys to be superstars day one in the NBA is unrealistic. We'll be back. We'll be talking college hoops next. Give us a call if you got a question. 661-298-5487. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, I hear him cheering from the sidelines. Wait, hold up. I think they hate the people tell me take.
Little Eye Leaders is the newest preschool in the Santa Clarita Valley. At Little Eye Leaders, our outstanding teachers lead with intellect, perspective, and heart. That means our programs provide a warm, nurturing atmosphere to meet the unique needs of each child. We believe that play is a powerful form of learning for young children. That's why our kids have every opportunity to learn through the magic and excitement of play. Parents, schedule a tour today by calling 303-0400 or online at littleeyeleaders.org.
At Jersey Mike's, we think there's a whole lot of wow to be found between two layers of fresh baked bread. Like, wow, this sub sandwich sure has a little something something special. And wow, Juice does for sub sandwiches what spinach does for a certain well-known sailor man. Because we never just make a sub. Every sub we make is a sub above. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Your Santa Clarita Jersey Mike's, a proud sponsor of Santa Clarita High School football.
This is Bernard Cash with Earthwise Nutrition Center. We have been serving Santa Clarita Valley from the same location in Granary Square Shopping Center for the last 30 years. We built our business on earning people's trust. What you get at our store, you will not get anywhere else. You're going to get a family that's going to tell you the truth, that's more interested in earning your business long term versus making a big sale. You're going to get 30 years of knowledge, and you're going to get a wide variety of products that actually work. You can visit us at buyearthwise.com or call us at 661-255-2928.
Hi, this is Jason Perez with New American Funding, Santa Clarita's own homegrown mortgage expert. Visit my website at lendscb.com or give me a call at 661-972-1092. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or trying to go from your condo to a castle, here at New American Funding, my team and I are here to help you do whatever you need. Once again, feel free to give me a call, 661-972-1092, or visit my website at lendscb.com. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Hi, my name is Garo, and I've opened up 3 Apollo's Barbershops in Valencia, with the 4th one opening up on Main Street in downtown Newhall. I remember my grandfather bringing me to the barbershop when I was a boy, when trucks were made tough and integrity meant something. Apollo's Barbershop is not a fad, but is built on old school tradition. A place where a man can get a straight razor shave, a tight, clean haircut, beard, and mustache grooming. Visit us at apollosbarbershop.com for all the information and contacts.
Title Boxing Club is here in Santa Clarita. We're fast-paced, action-packed, and addictive. We've got music pumping and energy flowing. Come out to the Title Boxing Club and embrace your inner power and sweat it out at Santa Clarita's best workout spot for you and your entire family. Join us for your first shot-free class at the Title Boxing Club on Bouquet Canyon and Newhall Ranch Road.
98.1 FM and AM 1220.
Drop right here.
Welcome back to the Travis Talk Sports Show, along with the coach, Ron Tunick. Welcome in, everybody. If you got a question about any of our takes or you got a hot take yourself, give us a call at 661-298-5487. Coach, we need to talk about some of these NCAA
but I love your music. I got to tell you, did you pick the music?
I picked the music.
It is really...
One of my favorite artists, Lecrae.
Lecrae? I like it, man. We should have it in the background. I like March Madness. I don't pay attention really. I don't watch that many games, but man, March Madness is fun. These college kids give it everything they have. It's entertaining every year. This year is going to be very interesting because the parity in college basketball is bizarre. There's really no great teams. Is there really one or two great players? Maybe Arizona has. How do you say it? Anton? How do you,
I can't even pronounce his name.
He's the size of LeBron. Aiden. Yeah, he's legit. He'll be a high draft choice.
He's one and done, yeah.
Yeah, he's one and done.
Plus, he got paid pretty good this year. So
Stop it.
Hey, they got a bargain.
Yeah,
right.
he only
did.
Yeah, he only got paid what, 2,000?
100 G's.
100
G's.
So
That's the bag.
Allegedly.
That's that big bag drop.
Yeah.
Big bagger brand.
At some point, we'll talk about the big bag drop in college sports, but let's talk about March Madness. So, I think an 8 seed could win it this year, a 10. There is no powerful teams out there. The press likes Duke. I like Duke. Michigan State isn't going anywhere. Michigan, you said it at lunch.
Michigan is my underdog to make it to the Final Four, and that is because they play some defense. They get after you, kind of like West Virginia does too. But
I like West Virginia.
I'm going. I like my Final Four so far. We don't know what the brackets are going to look like, but Virginia,
Oregon,
are they in the
they
NIT
win tonight,
this year? They're in the NIT.
If they beat SC tonight at 8:30, I'm just saying, my Ducks.
I'm going Virginia, Michigan, Kansas, because that's my team. And the fourth one's a toss-up.
All right, I give you my 4. I like Oregon. I like Gonzaga. Nobody. Again, the little
that might
Catholic
be my fourth,
school.
but, you got Villanova.
I'm going to put Villanova in there, and somebody's going to surprise us. There's going to be somebody that we are not even discussing. It's going to come out of nowhere and be in the Final Four. That's the kind of year I think it's going to have. No, it's not going to be Butler. But it could be, I don't know, it could be Charlotte. It could be, let me think. Is it anybody in the Pac-12? Maybe if SC plays well tonight and they get past overrated UCLA, SC could surprise a few people.
Now, today, it looks like it's UCLA versus Arizona today.
Yeah, well, Arizona, if Arizona shows up, they could win the whole thing. If that kid... how do you say it? AA?
Ayton.
If he plays what he's capable of playing, and people don't take him serious, he literally can score 30, 40 points himself.
I think Oregon can win tonight. They play USC.
Yep.
Their record's about the same: 22-11 for Oregon, 22-10 for USC.
Yep.
2 versus 6. Anybody could win that game.
Yep. And
you're right. Anybody could. Anybody could come out of nowhere. This could be the year where some non-major team comes out and wins. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting.
Who's your AA, Aaron? Or we need a nickname for you. AD?
No, DLT, Aaron DLT. That's
Aaron DLT.
Yeah.
Like
my last name is
BLT.
Yes.
So give me an Aaron DLT.
Okay.
And with extra mayonnaise.
All right. So the AP Top 25, the highest ranked teams outside of major conferences, you have Xavier at number 3.
Not going to happen.
Actually, are they in the Big East? I think they might be in the Big East now.
Overrated.
You have Wichita State with their coach, Greg
Shockers,
Marshall,
baby.
number 11. You have St. Mary's at number 20.
Nope.
No?
No.
You have Houston.
Maybe.
At number 21.
Yeah. How about Texas? Where's Texas?
No, negative.
Texas is not in the top 25.
They fell off. Every year they fall off.
But you know what? I think if you have a top NBA prospect on your team, that can carry you in the tournament. You have Mo Bamba at Texas. They might not be in the top 25 right now, but I think he can transcend a game in March Madness and really take over.
Here's your sleeper, the Travis Baylor. Where's Baylor on that list?
They aren't on the 20. They aren't even in the top 25,
serious?
I don't think.
No, Baylor's receiving votes. They're not in the top 25, though.
Yeah.
Really?
What's Michigan's record? Can you see?
Not that
Michigan
good.
is 28-7. They're number 7 on the AP Top 25.
Yeah, they're coming up, and they're gelling.
Well, they're
at the right
closing.
time.
You're right. Good point. They've had a really good run for the last 2 weeks, so you want that hot team. Michigan could be a sleeper, yeah.
Now, and what do you think about a team that hasn't gotten much recognition this year, surprisingly, because always they're up there at the top, and the big freshman squad isn't doing very well? That's Kentucky. Remember how they used to always have the top, 4? And
He doesn't have the studs
this year. They just don't have it.
He doesn't have it.
Sweet 16, maybe.
What about Peru State?
I like to see the Masters in the play-in game to get into March Madness.
That'd be cool, huh?
That'd be cool.
It would be cool.
They had some big boys. That guy who came in, he was like 6'10".
Nice guy.
He said he could scratch the floor.
By the way, that big boy, Timothy,
yeah,
he won GSAC Defensive Player of the Year this year. So that's pretty cool.
At least in the NIT.
But he was a smart young man. He said, or Travis asked him, where are you going next? And he said, I'm going to Europe, remember? Mm-hmm. And probably pick up $2 million. I mean, here's a kid, all of 23, $2 million. How would you like that, ADLT?
I'd love that. I'd love to play in Europe and live in like a Paris or a Rome. That'd be beautiful.
Do you have a desire to live on a boat? You live in Marina Del Rey. Do you like stare out the ocean and go, I want to be in one of those boats?
Oh, I have no desire.
Really?
I get so seasick, and I don't like boats. I don't like the fear of sinking.
Got you.
Yeah.
What about you, Travis?
I'd love to live on the beach. Not in a boat, though. I probably would get seasick and everything else like that, too. I've been on a cruise once. I didn't feel anything. But on the beach, on the sand.
Where'd you go on your cruise?
Just down to Mexico.
Oh, the booze cruise. Yeah, that doesn't count.
Right.
Okay, March Madness,
break.
we're over with that. Let's move on to the Rams. I'm not a Ram fan, but I could be. Do you see the trades they made this week? They've got 3 legitimate defensive backs. The toughest position in football besides quarterback is clearly the cornerback. Clearly. I mean, you're going to win or lose a game on that cornerback's misplay. Trust me on that. We've got Talib, Aqib, how do you pronounce his name?
Aqib Talib.
Yeah, Aqib Talib.
And we picked up Marcus Peters from...
Yeah.
Look at you,
It's we, isn't it? It's all of a sudden we, isn't it? Yeah. I can never bring myself to be a true Ram fan. I gotta quit saying we. You're right.
Here's the thing. It appears the appearance looks nice with those guys they brought in, but Peters, he's been on my Chiefs team for a number of years. He's a headache. I mean, he's gonna eventually cost you something.
He's the Yasiel Puig of.
No, I think worse than that. I mean, he's a good defender, but if you just watch their games, if you ever watched him play, I mean, he's complaining all the time. He's getting foolish penalties that cost the team.
They had to suspend him for a game.
Well, he
didn't
took
they?
the ref's yellow flag and threw it into the stands. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and when you're a contender and you do something dumb like that, it's going to cost your team. So just wait and see. Watch for it. It's coming. So.
Draft. Okay, you're the general manager of let's see. I don't want to put you in Cleveland.
Well, that's the only position that matters right now, I think.
So who's your number one?
I already told you it's Barkley. You go Barkley first because the Giants are going to take him at 2 if you don't take him at 1. And then you got 4 other quarterbacks. You got the 4th pick. So let's say Giants take a quarterback at the 2nd pick. And who has the 3rd pick? Is it Detroit? Are they going to take a quarterback when they got Stafford? I don't know. But even if they do, you're still going to have a good quarterback available at 4.
Saquon will not be available. You're right. He's
going to be gone
He'll
at
go
4.
top 3 or 4.
Colts have the 3rd pick.
Colts have the 3rd pick. Okay, they may not take a quarterback. So you got the Giants and the Colts. Unless somebody trades up and takes their place to get a quarterback, you got to get Barkley, and then you're going to get a good quarterback anyway.
If the Giants can get Saquon Barkley, and they just picked up our middle line, I'm going to say the Rams traded Ogilvy to the Giants. I'm telling you, the Giants could surprise a few people. Trust me on this. A couple of good draft choices, and they can get Saquon.
I mean, really, the head coach of the Giants was their main problem last year. And look, Cleveland needs everything. They don't just need a quarterback. They need everything on the field outside of a defensive end because they got Myles Garrett. They got a home run last year. So if they can get Saquon Barkley, who looks like a generational running back.
What was with that coach putting vegetable oil in his hair? Would you do that? I mean, what was that about?
I don't know. I've never experimented with vegetable oil, but if it's got good hold, I might have to try it out.
I mean,
I didn't hear this. What is this?
What are you talking about, Coach?
The ex-coach of the Giants. You didn't see his hairdo?
You know what?
With the vegetable oil?
That looked crazy. He looked
That's
insane.
what I'm saying. You're going to say that's my head coach? That's the guy I'm going to follow up San Juan Hill? I don't think
He had
so.
a bad hairstyle and bad coaching.
Yeah.
He was looking crazy out there with that.
Okay, so number 1 draft. Look, it's a quarterback-driven league. Cleveland has got to get lucky and draft somebody. Barkley, I think, should have stayed in school. So the consensus is Cleveland's going to go with Barkley.
What about just signing Kirk Cousins?
I don't think they want Kurt for. Yes, I don't think he'd fit in Cleveland. He's too. You need a kid like Barkley who's 250 pounds. Mm-hmm. You need a big boy like Ben at Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I think Kurt's too slight. I mean,
what about trading for Nick Foles? Would you do that?
They are not going to let him go in Philly. They're definitely not going to let him go, and I bet you he's happy to be exactly where he's at.
Yeah, good point. Boy, Travis is right on today. Travis Talk Sports on 98.1 KHTS, 12:20 a.m. also, every Friday at 1 o'clock. I was going to ask you a question. You didn't give us your number 1 pick.
I
You're
did.
Dodging.
I did.
Who?
Barkley.
You're going to take. When's the last time there a running back was number 1?
This is the best player out there on the field at this time. You got to take him. That's a need you have.
And then
and
you're
he's the
saying
best
at
player.
4,
and then at 4, you get a quarterback.
They have plenty of quarterbacks left.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to
Exactly.
actually argue with you about that. It's this Saquon is good on and off the field. He's got to be one of the great ones.
Well,
I
and here's
agree.
another thing about Cleveland, and there's this rumor out there that Cousins is going to sign in Minnesota. So now you got
3 starters, ex-starters.
and somebody's going to be gone. Bradford's going to be gone. What's the guy who hurt his
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater's going to be gone. Somebody's going to be gone. So there could be a pretty valuable quarterback.
Case Keenum.
Free agent.
You were still in diapers, but Case Keenum was a heck of a college quarterback. I think he holds the all-time passing record for yards. He had a heck of a year with Minnesota, and they're turning their back on him. I don't get it. And he can run a little bit, and he's shown that he's not afraid to take a hit. So I'm confused as to why Case Keenum can't be looked at as their starter again. I don't get it. You know, Bradford's gone. You're right. Yes, never mind.
Well, Bradford was having a pretty good year before he got hurt too. But yeah, lots of moves in free agency and the draft coming up here in the NFL. Lots of trades have already happened. You got Bennett from the Seahawks got traded to Philadelphia.
Cleaning the house, baby.
Cleaning the house.
Seattle's getting rid of all their political pawns. Bennett's gone. The rumor is, who's next?
They just released Sherman today.
Yeah, he's gone.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rumor has it he already signed with your Rams. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, Rams.
Yo, Rams.
Who would sign Sherman, though? He's got to stay West Coast. Come on, man.
Get him on the Raiders.
No.
My Raiders.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Love to see that.
Yes. Sherman is a Raider.
Yeah, we love taking the Seahawks that are past their prime.
What about the Beast? Is the Beast mode coming back?
I hope not. He really threw a monkey wrench into their whole team chemistry last year.
Because he quit.
I mean, he's a huge personality, and his on-field production just didn't match his personality.
No, it terrible.
Then he got rid of Latavius Murray, and you see how much he was producing for Minnesota last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about Sherman to the Cowboys? I heard that is a possibility too, because
Jerry Jones, like anybody that can sell tickets, that's probably a smart move. Yes.
I just wonder how much Sherman has left.
Not much.
Yeah, because you've seen over the last few years, he's had some injuries and he's getting
He used to be
older.
a great cover corner.
Yeah.
He can't cover.
Well, he's coming off a torn Achilles, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
So lots going on.
Yeah, that's Aaron DLT.
Yo.
DLT.
Yo.
Yo.
Put the yo. You gotta put the yo in there, man. Yeah, sup. Do you talk that way with your friends, sup?
Yeah, why not?
You do?
Yeah, I'm a little street coach.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So coming up here after
Another break on KHTS.
Well, we'll
brought to you by Title Boxing.
That's right. When we come back from the break, we're going to go back to the NBA a little bit, because after March Madness, then we're going to get into some NBA playoffs. And what's the NBA power rankings? Let's talk about that.
Wait
when
a second.
We
We just did the NBA.
No,
When's
we
the
talked about
Dodgers?
LeBron James.
When are we going to talk about the Dodgers? The Los
talked
Angeles
about Matt
Dodgers.
Kemp.
This is a Dodger station.
I
We'll be
think
right
it is
back.
your birthday, but I think you've got an onset of something else that came on.
We'll be back. So, man. For real? Who bought it?
We know you've made some New Year's resolutions, and so did the Church on the Way Santa Clarita. The Church on the Way Santa Clarita is celebrating 10 years as a church, and they resolve to make the next decade even greater by continuing to love God, serve people, and change lives. Join them on Sundays at 8:30, 10, and 11:30 a.m., where there's something available for everyone. They can't wait to meet you. For more information about what's upcoming at the Church on the Way Santa Clarita in 2018, visit tcotwsc.org.
Hi, my name is Garo, and I've opened up 3 Apollo's barbershops in Valencia, with the 4th one opening up on Main Street in downtown Newhall. I remember my grandfather bringing me to the barbershop when I was a boy, when trucks were made tough and integrity meant something. Apollo's Barbershop is not a fad, but is built on old school tradition. A place where a man can get a straight razor shave, a tight, clean haircut, beard, and mustache grooming. Visit us at apollosbarbershop.com for all the information and contacts.
Title Boxing Club is here in Santa Clarita. We're fast-paced, action-packed, and addictive. We've got music pumping and energy flowing. Come out to the Title Boxing Club and embrace your inner power and sweat it out at Santa Clarita's best workout spot for you and your entire family. Join us for your first shot-free class at the Title Boxing Club on Bouquet Canyon and Newhall Ranch Road.
Hi, this is Jason Perez with New American Funding, Santa Clarita's own homegrown mortgage expert. Visit my website at lendscb.com or give me a call at 661-972-1092. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or trying to go from your condo to a castle, here at New American Funding, my team and I are here to help you do whatever you need. Once again, feel free to give me a call, 661-972-1092, or visit my website at lendscb.com. I'm looking forward to working with you.
This is Bernard Cash with Earthwise Nutrition Center. We have been serving Santa Clarita Valley from the same location in Granary Square Shopping Center for the last 30 years. We built our business on earning people's trust. What you get at our store, you will not get anywhere else. You're going to get a family that's going to tell you the truth, that's more interested in earning your business long-term versus making a big sale. You're going to get 30 years of knowledge, and you're going to get a wide variety of products that actually work. You can visit us at buyearthwise.com or call us at 661-255-2928.
98.1 FM and AM 1220.
Hey, Biz, let it drop right here.
Hey, Biz, let it drop right here.
Yo, what's up?
Happy birthday again to Coach Ron Tunick. It's his birthday today. Everybody wish him a happy birthday.
I have had so many, I'm not exaggerating, hundreds and hundreds of people. I'm so blessed to have you in my life, Travis and Aaron. Love you guys. Every Friday we talk sports. Travis talks sports. And today we haven't covered tennis. You and I are golfers. We're not going to cover the comeback of maybe one of the greatest that's ever played the game. I'm not saying, there's no question that Jack Nicklaus is there. Arnold.
Who are you talking about?
Golf.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Tiger Woods. Come on. What's the matter with you, son?
Tiger. Yeah, that's it.
Tiger. Golf needs Tiger Woods to come back. Agreed? Yes.
Yes,
Thank
he
you.
does.
Yeah.
Hey, I just got a breaking news here.
Breaking
the
news.
Browns are trading 2 draft picks to the Dolphins for wide receiver Jarvis Landry.
How? Yes.
That's a good.
How
I don't
does-
know what number that.
Here's a guy that's legit. But that's an interesting sign that they're not going to draft your boy Saquon.
Yes,
they
he is.
want
This is
a
a
big
wide
arm.
receiver.
They want a big arm. Yes, a big arm quarterback to throw to Jarvis.
They got 4 of them out there, but enough of that. I just saw that. I wanted to.
Back to Tiger
bring
Woods.
it in,
Phil
yes.
Mickelson won last week in Mexico. I was rooting for Phil.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Tiger is back. He was leading. He's not now. But we have Corey Connors from
Who is
Canada
that?
is -7 in first place. Tiger's tied for second with 4 other guys at -4.
Okay. Did Connors go to Peru University?
Yeah, I think so.
Peru Tech.
Peru Tech in
Is
Canada.
it Peru
in
Tech?
Canada.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, I think it's Peru University. The Mustangs are playing.
Peru State.
Yeah. It's great to see Tiger playing well. I mean, after all he's been through, as far as mentally and physically.
I'm gonna ask you and Aaron DLT a question. If you had one player in the history of all sports to have dinner with, who would it be? Travis.
Oh, man.
Come on, brother. One player.
It's a Laker because basketball is my favorite sport, and Lakers are my favorite
It's got to be
team.
Magic. You said
It's
Magic.
it's either Magic or Shaquille O'Neal because he's such a nice, funny guy. I mean,
Legitimately
who
a
wouldn't want to
nice
hang
man.
out with him?
Yeah,
and-
legitimately a nice
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron DLT.
Well, it depends on. Are we just having dinner, or are we going somewhere after? Because it might be Rodman if we're going somewhere after. Maybe Rodman.
You're going to North Korea after
exactly.
dinner.
Look
no,
at
but
you.
I'm-
Does your mother know you're doing radio?
No, she doesn't. She has
She
no idea
doesn't.
where I am. But honestly, I think I might go Shaq. Shaq is the greatest. He's the greatest spokesman for anything, too. I mean, he
look
could-
at him. He's on 10 commercials every day from somebody.
Yeah, but I don't mind it at all. I'm
it's
into every
cool.
single product.
How
that
does
Shaq is
he?
into.
I was watching it last night for like 3.5 minutes. He's on TNT with Barkley's on one. Yeah,
Barkley, and
yeah.
Kenny Smith.
Yes. How does he do? Where do they film that at? You think
It's in Atlanta, Georgia, where the TNT headquarters.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
But God bless Shaq that he
TBS.
does that. I mean, that he puts that time in, and him and Barkley go at it. It's hilarious.
It's great. Number one pre-game, post-game show.
No question.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No question.
He's the best, man. Even on Instagram, he puts out content all the time. Whether it's behind the scenes at the TNT studios or with his family, it's great. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we mentioned that his son now committed to UCLA basketball team.
I thought. Whoa! I thought he backed out.
He backed out of Arizona.
Oh, it was Arizona.
And
he committed to UCLA.
Committed to UCLA, not Oregon. UCLA.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway, Tiger's playing well. Back to Tiger just a second here. I have an ongoing bet with a gentleman. He may be listening for a cigar that I have until Tiger is age 50 for him to win a major. This gentleman says he'll never win a major again. Mark it down. I'll bet you a cigar. And I said, great, I'll take that bet. He gave me till age 50. Tiger's 50, and he has to win one major. What do you think about that bet?
I agree. You know what? I would take the bet. I would put me on that bet because I like him to actually maybe even if he continues to play well this weekend, I like him to show up at the Masters and do something. He is so special at the Masters. That course is built for him. He's won there before. Yes, I like him. I like him to be very competitive this year.
Yeah, and that'd be nice if he won the Masters, obviously. I think it may be a bit too soon for that, but if he keeps improving like he is, I think he definitely will win one.
He's got to leave the driver in the bag, though. He's erratic with it. He's just got to
We all are. Aaron, Travis and I play golf. I don't know a golfer, even Mickelson last week.
Dustin Johnson's great with it.
He's one of the few so far. He's one. I'll give you that. He's one of the few that hits it down the middle, bizarrely long. I mean, it's almost getting to a point where 340 or 350 yard drives are ridiculous. I mean, the ball is so juiced up that I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I would do to change it, but golf needs Tiger. We need to bring young people into this incredible game. I notice the PGA is pushing 9 holes. Many times Travis and I go out and play 9, and it's fun. You feel like you've accomplished something. So we need Tiger. We need young kids. It is a game of a lifetime. Aaron DLT.
Aaron DLT.
Yeah, put extra
Preach.
mayo on my DLT. When nobody cares about tennis anymore. Federer, number 1 in the world, speaks well liked. Nobody cares about tennis.
Love Federer.
Nobody talks about tennis. I don't get it. It's
why, Coach? Is because there's something else better that intrigues us, like NBA, like college, and then secondary is tennis. And
is it an elitist sport, Travis? No. Is it an elitist sport? Be honest. It is. You don't have tennis courts in the inner city, per se. Although the Serena and her sister came out of Compton.
Like we need a big American superstar tennis player. Yeah. I mean, you have Venus and Serena.
Sampras was too quiet. He was too nice.
But look, it's a specialized sport if you think about it. If there was no football, baseball, or basketball, or college sports, then soccer and tennis and hockey.
There's no violence in tennis.
Would rise, and
need somebody to be breaking rackets like McEnroe. Remember?
Exactly.
Yeah, you get somebody that's flamboyant like that tells the chair umpire to take a hike. Are
you blind?
You're gonna draw some attention.
Even
that would be
Agassi
fun.
is great.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's enough on tennis. Bowling. Be honest. Does anybody watch 30 seconds of bowling on Saturday?
Well, you know what? Look, the same thing we just said. There's some guy out there that goes crazy, and he would draw my attention whenever bowling came on. I don't know his name. I just know he would throw his ball down there and then give some look or do some action, and he drew attention to the sport. I don't even know who it was.
Bowling.
But I'll watch him for
But
5
you go
minutes.
to like the 2 bowling alleys in Santa Clarita, they're packed. If you go tomorrow to either one, where's the one in Newhall? The one
It's right off lines. Yeah.
So it's packed.
Bowling is the most disgusting sport in the world right now.
That's Aaron DLT, ladies and gentlemen.
People that eat fries or nachos or pizza, it's disgusting. I look at
back
those
in
people
the day,
in the bowling
you could
alley.
smoke. I guess you still can drink. There's a bar, right?
Yeah, of course.
So you still can drink.
Yeah,
but you can't smoke.
Oh yeah, you can smoke still. You have
I
a
don't know.
cigarette as you're throwing the ball.
No,
down
you
there.
Big Lebowski style.
No, back in my era, you could, but no, you can't smoke in a public place right now. All right, you got a minute left. What's your editorial?
My editorial is conference. I think the big thing here is conference NCAA games tonight. Who you got? USC, Oregon. Who's going to come out of the Pac-12? Who's going to win the conference? Who is going to be the champion of the Pac-12? You've got UCLA, Arizona, Oregon, and USC left.
I think Oregon shocks the world. The Oregon Ducks.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Wow.
The
Oregon
chances
Ducks.
of Oregon winning anything ever again is slim and none.
Look at my T-shirt, boys, and wheat.
If you're seeing his T-shirt on Facebook Live or YouTube, I know you just threw up in your mouth.
No, that's terrible. We'll see you next Friday. Travis, Talk Sports, 1 o'clock, 98.1 KHTS.
Have a good weekend. Thanks for listening. See